Radio check.
Hey everybody, it's Steve with SKY194, and appreciate you taking the time out of your day to stop in and visit and check out my stream. And we are here in eSENIORS, here at round 3 at the Red Bull Ring. I've really worked on this Porsche a good amount. Wow, look at that, 2861. That is flying. Let's throw up our qualifying and see what we can do. Got about 20 minutes to go till qualifying starts. This is, again, still practice. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I know the Ford's definitely going to be good here. But Mercedes coming back strong. Chris Bourne, of course, is up there.
Pit exit's clear. Okay, Steve. We've got 21 minutes to set a lap.
Trying some new stuff at the setup, trying some new stuff with my TC. Not really because I want to, because pretty much I have to. So we'll go over some of those things. Yellow flag.
Yellow flag. You're clear. Incident clear.
Now let's get going.
Incident sector 1. Yellow flag. We think has gone off. Green flag, sector 1.
Yeah, Garnham's up there to Nissan. That's good.
There's a new fastest lap for Santos, 30.70. Fastest lap for 129.82. Sector 1 is quick. New fastest lap for 128.23. Sector 3 is yellow. We think that Banks has gone off. Sector 3 is green. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. We think Oliveira has stacked it. Green flag in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. P6. Clear right. Clear left. Yellow flag.
I'm not doing as good as I was earlier, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Green flag, all clear.
Oh, it's hotter. A lot hotter. My practice server wasn't that way. This thing's, it's a lot hotter. Like 29?
Yellow flag, sector 3. The car ahead has just done a 129.30. Green flag, sector 3. Sector 2 is 0.46 off the pace.
Why my tires are not coming up where they're supposed to be?
Sector 1 is now green. P6, sector 3 is 0.28 off the pace. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Yeah. Tires are down for some reason.
Green flag. Yellow flag.
That's no good.
Incident clear. Green flag. Yellow flag.
Oh, shoot. Try it again. Got about 10 minutes.
Okay, Steve. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not going to be near that. Not in these temperatures. That's really fast. See what we can...
Green flag, you're clear.
Hopefully they're not that fast at the race.
Stay in your lane. Green flag, sector 2.
Two guys crashed. Who's that, Lloyd and somebody else? Two guys, two people crashed back there.
Hello, over.
I still think I got him on Discord.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, I think I'm on. Show it. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I was on Discord. So I'll get off of that.
Clear of the incident. Green flag.
Hope everybody's having a good day.
Sector 2 is green. is now yellow. It looks like Oliveira has binned it.
Yeah, turn one's going to be definitely critical.
Sector 1 is 0.44 off the pace. Yellow flag.
A little better. This last turn has just been really getting me.
Green flag, you're clear of the incident.
Yeah, I'm just totally barfing that last turn.
Good lap, that's your best in the session. Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.44 off the pace. You're 0.2 off the pace in Sector 2.
Uh-oh, somebody's popping in and out. Glennon.
Yellow flag.
Oh, he's got a good connection, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Green flag, incident clear. Sector 2 is 0.2 off the pace. Okay, Steve, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Not a bad time for me.
6th place.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that turn one's gonna...
Yellow flag.
That's gonna get people.
Green flag, you're clear. Sector 1 is 0.34 off the pace. The guy ahead has just done a 129.42. Sector 1 is green. Green flag Sector 3. You've used half your fuel.
At the same times.
Sector 1 is 0.34 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.2 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.41 off the pace. And last lap was at 129.31. Watch the track limits, please, Steve. Yellow flag.
Tires look pretty good. Garnham's ahead of me. Mr. Pac-Man's doing good. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay out there. That sounds okay. Yeah, the rear end's pretty slidey around here. I really was going to try to see if I could do that. See if I could get away with it, but I don't know. I think I got enough time. Thank you, Robert. Aren't you in here? Oh. Sounds good. Thank you.
Green flag. There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors. Sector 1 is green. On your left. Clear left.
Nope. He wrecked. That was the leader.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, finally, that turn 1 is a... Let's see how this goes. I should have probably tried this from the beginning. I haven't practiced it. Oh, wow. No, that's good. Hopefully we'll be getting real soon. Oh, wow, yeah, she's pretty loose.
Alright, Steve. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
It's so hard to find balance here. The back end and the front ends just don't seem like it's connected. That Red Bull ring, it just gets to be... very hard to deal with.
Yellow flag. Incident clear. Back to green flag.
I take the wing out, but it doesn't add any speed here at all that I've seen when I checked it.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
I'm down probably 2 or 3 miles an hour. Yeah, it's not really helping, I don't think. See, it's taking no... I wish I had 2 more clicks of wing, to be honest. Get this back end to feel like it's solid.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
This is especially here in this last corner. Just the back end just wants to slide.
The lap time was at 1:29.77.
Yeah, I notice a difference when there's less fuel when you, just as far as, you know. No, that's not gonna. See, it's not helping at all.
Yellow flag.
It feels a little bit it just feels lighter to me. Car feels like it accelerates faster when he has no fuel. But other than that, you know, the balance should be the same because it sets it. The ride heights and things are still the same no matter if you have a full tank of fuel or if you have no fuel when you start. Now, obviously, when you're in a race and you have a lot of fuel on and it bleeds off, then the ride height changes. That's, you know, so, but when you start from the pits, no matter what fuel you have, the car is at that ride height.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
But on the front, you know, on the front itself, no, I don't really feel it. Maybe a teeny bit because you don't have the fuel, you know, on there like you would a lot of fuel. But since we only carry about 50 liters, that's like a half a tank because we do the pits. Now, if I had a full load of fuel, you definitely feel the difference.
36. The air temp is 29 Celsius.
And if I had a full load of fuel, you know, 110 liters or so, you know, compared to running 50, yeah, you would probably feel a little bit more weight on the front. But then, of course, that means that much more is going to come off when you burn through it. Again, that really didn't work. I've tried it before. I didn't think it would, but I was just trying it. I wish I could go like the 14 or 15. I want more wing because then I could attack it even harder. I mean, yeah, you'd lose some speed, but you'd gain it in the middle of the corner. You'd gain it. But yeah, it's just not much I can do with this. Not in this heat, especially. I mean, look at 29 and 36. It's pretty warm. That's definitely warm. It's almost on the hot side. And I mean, the hotter it gets, the less the Porsche likes it. So. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just the nature of it. The way ACC is. I mean, I don't know if that's the way it is in real life, but I know Porsche, I'm pretty sure it is pretty hard on its rear tires, but what I try to do is I'd rather increase the wear on the fronts, because the closer you can keep the fronts and the rears from getting too big a difference, the better the car is later on. So I'd rather increase the wear on the fronts, because you're never going to lessen the rears. It's never going to happen. You can't lessen the rears. It's just they're going to wear no matter what you do. But yeah, I'm doing some different things here. I'm gonna try to change my TC. This one corner here, this one hairpin right here at the end of the long straightaway, really, I need to lower TC so the car will accelerate up that hill, because it's up a hill too. So that's another thing. And I gain almost 1/10 of a second just by doing that. So the thing is, I got to remember to lower my TC down here and then put it back before I get down the rest of the course. So it doesn't really help. All the rest of these corners, it doesn't help lower TC. It doesn't help me at all. So if anything, sometimes it hurts. So I'd rather be nicer to my tires and keep it up higher. Well, let's watch Ken. You got Hutchin right behind him. I don't think so. I don't think it's pretty much the same for no matter the weather. Ooh, Hutchin just lost it bad right there. So no, I don't think it does. I'm not sure if they would BOP it anyway, you know, even if it did, because in real life, I'm not sure if they would, you know, in colder weather, if they would BOP a turbo car, because it would gain more than an NA car, so they might BOP it with a restrictor, you know, or boost limit or whatever. So who knows what they would do in those kind of conditions in real life. You see that turn will kill you. That's why he took it really slow through that turn. But definitely tire temps and cord temps and all those things are definitely modeled in ACC. And which I think is important because there's no more important thing on your car than tires. If the tires, you know, and none of them are perfect, but if the tires aren't, you know, you should have the pressures and the temperature should be very important because obviously temperatures change, your conditions change, your track surface changes, all these kind of things changes, which changes the tires, and you need to be able to adjust that to keep them where they need to be. Oh, he's way off there. I don't know. Ken looks like he's struggling a little bit. Hopefully he can find out. Jay Lee's up there, 129.8. That's a really good time for a bronze, in my opinion. Good night. I'm gonna be behind silver guys again. That's the problem with the Porsches. You know, the back end just doesn't feel connected sometimes. It just feels like it's loose back there. And that's when you can't be aggressive with the car. And then that hurts because the car doesn't have top speed. So you got to be aggressive in the corners to make up for the speed it lacks down the straightaways. So... AMG's doing good. In third. Yeah, Ken's struggling here. I don't know what Hutchins doing. He's just staying. He's usually, I thought he would be up. He was fighting for the pole at Watkins Glen, I think. I think he won the race too. Maybe he can get a lap. He's still got 3 more minutes, so he can pull off. I mean, this is the bronze class. And then you got silver and then platinum. That last turn is... I've really struggled to get the car to do what I want it to do. That's good. That wasn't bad. See, that's see how it's up a hill? So you're not just turning super sharp, but then you got up a hill too. Yeah, I mean, if you had, if everybody, you know, if they did stuff like, you know, where you have to run so many laps and get your times at a certain track, then it still wouldn't be perfect, but it would probably weed out a few ringers. To me, Garnham should be up there in silver, and really, anybody else? Not too bad here. You know, Neil and even Caballero, I mean, they're on the verge, really should be in platinum also. So there's a few that should be moved up, just like Fiera. I mean, he's in bronze. How could he be in bronze? If that's the same guy that's in my other league, he's in platinum over there. How in the heck is he in bronze? He's gonna be ahead of platinum guys. I'll probably be lucky if I do that or a little better. I mean, he's in the wrong group. That's what I say. If you ran something, a test race, and did like X amount of laps, we'll see what you could do. Not just a fast lap, but you have to do like 5 or 6, 7 legal laps. And then they could see what the average is and then make sure you're belonging in a certain group. Yeah, Kiss. That's the other one. That's who I was thinking of. Yeah. Kiss is the other one. I didn't see him. Where is he? See, I don't see Kiss. I don't see Kiss in here. He's not here today, I guess. That's who. You're right. That's who I was missing. Because Kiss should be up in platinum too, because he's been kicking it pretty good. Yeah, I just in second. I mean, see, he's another one. They should be at least silver. I mean, these guys should be minimum of silver. Bronze? No way. That's way too fast for. I mean, you know, there's a 3-second difference between. That's too much. Should only be like maybe 2. So these 3 guys here all should be up and at least silver. These 3 guys. Then here down should be bronze. Yeah, I'm gonna struggle to get ahead of all the bronze guys. Maybe I need to go back a class, and I could really do good then if I could knock me back to silver. Maybe I could compete with Garnham and some of these other guys. Yeah, well, see, Craig Hutchins doing good in the Audi. See, it can happen. See, that's your normal car is the Audi. You might do better in the Audi than you would the Porsche. Porsche is not an easy car. It's not, and I picked up I kind of bid more than I wanted maybe with this. I love the Porsche too. I love driving it, but man, it needs BOP help so bad. It just does not have enough, or you know, help in far as other cars need to be adjusted, especially here. Here, the McLaren is ridiculous compared to the Porsche. I mean, if you were an LFM BOP, it would be like 20 something to 30 between the difference between the two. Wait, I mean that's the difference between the McLaren and the Porsche here. No contest, nothing. Oh, good luck there, Willie. 2-hour race. Oh, that sounds fun. Hope it's at a good track. Heck, I like the Evo too. I like the Audi too, really. I mean, I gotta do some more setups on it, but I mean, I'm really kind of like the Audi in a lot of ways. But it still needs BOP help too. I mean, it really does. It's got speed. If it had some, the problem is the McLaren and some of the stronger cars need some more weight added on, so it'd be more in contention. That's what it needs. Oh, Le Mans. Oh, you doing LMU or something? 2-hour. That sounds like LMU. You're doing Le Mans. Unless you're in AMS2 or something like that. Yeah, I think you do better with the Audi. Heck, I might do better with the Audi. I really thought I gained a little bit of ground with the Porsche here. For me, but see, the problem is they're always hot every time. I don't know what it is with eSENIORS, but every time we race, it's hot. It's always hot. I mean, I'd say 3/4 of the time it's hot, and that's the worst thing you can have with a Porsche. If you have heat, it just kills it. You gotta have, the colder it is, the better it works because it's easier on the rear tires. Hey, John. I think I'm up to level 20 or something like that, or 20. I can't remember what. I thought I was up to level 20, I think, on Division 2. I'm moving up, but it's slow. It takes a lot to get moved up, so. I'll probably play that here a little bit later today. I've been looking at new PCs. My wife and I have been looking. She's been looking up some new PCs, but man, you can't. It's hard to find something good. And I mean, it takes like 2 months to. I want to get a 5090, and it takes like 2 months to get one. You know, to get a computer built with a 5090, and plus they're expensive. So I don't know. Not having good luck with that at all. Hey, look at Garnham. He's the lead, and then he's still behind Fiera and Hutchin. That's not right. Something's messed up. Hey, Robert. Well, I hope you have better luck than me. I've been looking everywhere, and it's either too expensive. Well, I mean, I know it's gonna be expensive. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I mean, some of it's kind of ridiculous, and then or you got to wait 2 months to get it. I mean, I don't mind waiting some because I'm fine, but I mean, good night. I mean, I got to wait that long? Almost 2 months? No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. My wife's been looking at so many different things, and I've been looking, and it's just can't find nothing. Oh, Buckwalter got up there in a BMW. I haven't heard too much from BMWs, except I know Mr. Pac-Man's going to be doing probably good today. It's a good BMW track. Yeah, give me some gear, John. I need some good guns. That's my problem. I don't have I got some good guns, but they're not good, you know, they're just not what I like. I was thinking about that too, but then I was thinking about doing that too. Merche, that's a good question. I was going to get a 4090 and then maybe wait for a while, and then but then, you know, maybe late at the end of the year, then I'll upgrade to a 5090. But it's got to be able where I can just, you know, still be able just to pop a 5090 in and go, other than maybe the connector, just change that one, you know, change the power going to it. But I might think about doing that, but they're still, even the 4090s are still big bucks. They're not like, you know, so I feel like I'm paying a high dollar price for it, and I have the last gen GPU. I don't blame you. Me too, Willie. I really like long races. I want to do more, but I can't ever find it. There's nothing going on. There's no long races to do. You know, and if you do a team, then it's hard to find somebody that you can team with, and it's just, I don't know. I don't mind doing a 2-hour race, you know, by myself. That's about my limit, maybe. I've done 3-hour too, but it's got to be really a place that I like. But 2 hours okay too. I can't find good races like that. Hey, finally Buckwalter got up to top. It's gonna be tough to beat that for me. If I do my time I did on this last one, I'll barely get ahead of him. But look at that. You got one guy in silver ahead of 2 bronze. And it barely ahead of a bronze. That tells me right there, them two definitely should be in silver, at least. Were ya? Yeah, I mean, LMU, they got to, you can't do, yeah, the co-op, well, the co-op is, because you know, you can't, they don't have that done yet until this next update. I think it's going to be, and you just see where the notes that they did on the update that they're pushing stuff back because they're just not, they're going to have another added update to get, you're going to get 2 cars or something now, and then you're going to get 2 cars again, like in spring, like in May or something. Yeah, I guess because they just wanted better quality and the track is not where they want it, and just, so, that's okay. I mean, I'm not fussing. I'd rather come out and be better. So that's okay. So, you know, that's the way things go. Sometimes you hope to get things done, but it just doesn't go that way. Oh, it's 2 hours. What was it? LMU? Oh, yeah. I mean, and of course, I don't know where those are. I mean, I even got the SimGrid Pro thing, and I thought I was going to be able to do other races, but it's not. Oh my God, look at Garnham, 129.0. He definitely should. These two guys should be up in platinum. I kept saying Garnham should be in platinum. I don't know why he's not. He did this at Watkins Glen. He should be in platinum. Buckwalter should be too, maybe, but at least Garnham and Kiss. Kiss isn't here today, but I mean, he should be up there too. Well, let's see what we can do. I'm only gonna have pretty much one shot at this, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do one change. There. Do one change. Look at that. You got a bronze guy in third place right now. Yeah, they need to adjust that.
Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line. We've got 8 minutes to get a decent lap in. Yellow flag in sector 3. Green flag in sector 3.
Yeah, the other night in CMS we had pretty good for no incidents and that was 40-something cars at Watkins Glen. And that was, I think they had a couple wrecks, but that was about it. That was pretty good for 40-something cars. I don't even know if there's a stream today or not. Never heard anything. I got to adjust the TC down to 3 for this one corner, because I gain about 1/10 of a second or a little less, but I'm gonna turn it back up for the rest of the track.
Fastest lap for Bourne, 128.77. New fastest lap for 128.61.
Good times.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Dang. A little bit too over rotation.
That's a new fastest lap for
Endurance.
128.28.
On. Nope.
Good lap. That's your quickest so far. 2 laps of fuel remaining. You've just done a 129.39.
Dang it.
Track limits. This lap will be deleted.
Over rotating, I think. One more lap.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Thanks, I'll need it.
Yellow flag sector 1. Green flag sector 1.
Taking it easy this lap, or not take it easy, but not trying to burn my tires off.
You've only got enough fuel for this lap.
Dang it.
ahead has just posted a 129.01. Okay, Steve, in this lap, box this lap.
Too loose.
Yellow flag.
Nope, nowhere. Well, that's the best I can do. Hey, Garnham and Buckwater both are ahead of me. I barely beat Bronze. That's too much rotation.
That's the end of the session, P11.
This is down. Oh, just have to see if we can outlast them, I guess. Oh, I do have some understeer, but you have to, because if you don't, then the back end is so loose that what happens is your front tires don't wear near as much as the rears, and then what happens is your rear tires are gone, and you have way too much oversteer, because the back end is just. I mean, I got no. I took even all the anti-roll bar out before, and it's still. That's what I'm saying. It's if you can't add more to the rear, then you got to start adding understeer to the front. That's the only way you can. You got to come from it the other direction. It doesn't show it. Oh, down to 11th. Yeah, and I remember before when we did this, like, I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 seasons ago.
P11.
I mean, the Porsche here has no chance. I mean, none.
Minutes.
Like I said, if this was LFM, I would probably have only like maybe a little bit of weight taken off, like maybe 5 or something. But the McLaren would have like plus 20 something. So it almost adds up to like a 30 kilogram difference.
38. The air temp is 30 Celsius.
It kills it. And the Porsche just dies here with the BOP. You can see where all the other Porsches are. Look at them all. Craig's not doing too bad. He's 23rd. He got, he's at least got to there. But I mean, that's, I'm the top leading Porsche. I guess it'd be like a Porsche Cup. Go. The Porsche Cup Series. Yeah, I'm going to take that out. Try that. I got nothing to lose.
They have got those stiff competition, plenty of cars in the mix. A single point in terms of the championship fight is all that separates the likes of Sam DeHaan, Charlie Bag, and the motorsport team of that of Marcus Sealer and Diego Menchaca. Then again, we're going to
right in the middle of all the carnage. Yeah, especially the way this car is later. I mean, at the end, it's even gonna be even worse. Before pit stop, the back end will be sliding even worse. So than it is in the start. So you gotta have some understeer so it doesn't do that. It's the only way you can fight it. That's the only way you can fight it. Like I said, I wish this was like the 2018 and I had like about a 17 wing I could put on there. That would be great then. I don't care about the speed as far as down the straightaway. I could care less. If I could attack the corners and braking and everything else, that's all I'd want to do. But it either needs BOP or it needs more wing. Thank you, Opa. Yeah, we'll just have to do what we can do. Maybe I need to... Next season, I need to try the McLaren and see if I can do something with that. Even though I don't really like it, but... I actually like the McLaren a lot better in LMU than I do here in ACC. It sounds way better. I don't like the sound of McLaren in ACC. Hey, Steve. Not racing this year, huh? Or this season? I guess a year, but this is the season. We got 42 cars. About the same I had in CMS. So I think it was 44. Fiera, I don't know if that's the same one that's in my CMS or not. I need to look that up. I don't. He's fast in there. He's usually qualifying up near the front with Chris. So I got to see if that's him. He definitely, if that is him, he definitely shouldn't be in the bronze. Maybe it's somebody else. Maybe it's somebody different. So I don't know.
Follow car number 88.
Clennon. He was going in and out earlier, and I don't understand because his internet shows really, really good, and so is mine. But he was going in and out. I don't know what the deal is with that. Yeah. Can we get through the carnage? That's going to be the big thing. That turn 1 is a killer.
Green, right side's clear.
Guy behind me didn't go.
Okay, Steve. The pit window is now open. Car right. He's still there. Hold clear right.
I got ahead of Lloyd.
Car right. He's still there. Right side's clear.
Endurance.
Car number 561 is leading the race.
Garnham hit me.
Sweet start, mate. Keep it coming.
Got a bunch of sandbaggers around here. Heck, I should lower me down to silver class. They can move up to platinum since I got a handicap at the car. Whoa!
Left side clear.
Whoa, man, he was... Oh, somebody else crashed. That's Pac-Man.
Clear right. Yellow flag, sector 3. Alright, Steve, we've got chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. Sector 3 is now clear. 6th place. The guy in front is
Buckwalder.
Car number 32.
Oh!
Track limits. P6. Car left. Clear left.
Thank
Nice
you.
one, mate. Okay, Steve, the next car is
Oh no.
car number 69.
Let him catch me. Oh!
Car right. Hold your line.
What the heck?
Still there.
I just got pounded from the rear.
Still there. Clear right.
No, that's a bunch of damage. I saw him coming, nothing I could do. Yeah, 5 seconds damage. He lets me by and then he pounds me in the back. I would have stayed behind him.
That's a new fastest lap for
Endurance.
128.92. The gap to
Garnham.
behind is increasing. It's now 1.3 seconds. P5.
I don't know where he thought he was going to stop. I mean, daggum, he would have blown that corner mega.
Sector 1, yellow flag. It looks like Yank has crashed. Sector 1 is clear. Fastest lap for
Endurance.
128.73. That was a 129.84. That's your best lap in this session.
I mean, it wasn't even close. He wasn't going to make that at all. I mean, if there's no way. Because I'm braking pretty late. I mean... Garnham is catching me pretty good.
Behind is now 0.8.
Probably holding these guys up.
lap for
Endurance.
128.61. Sector 1 is yellow. We can see lighter has spun off. Green flag sector 1. Miller, car number 333 is now in the lead.
I think I'm a little better.
Sector 2. Okay,
Well, I
Steve,
say that and then I
just
run off
keep it
track.
smooth, no mistakes. Green flag sector
Good
2.
night.
We think that Schmidt has binned it.
Thought he was going to make a pass. Yeah, he ran it deep. They all ran deep. Keep forgetting to change my TC too right there, because that's where I'm losing a little time not doing it.
New fastest lap for
Endurance.
128.45.
That was bad.
Alright Steve, watch the track limits please.
I hate that last corner. Garnham's braking too late.
The gap behind is now 1.3 seconds.
Hope the Porsche and LMU is good. Controlled slide.
Incidents Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is clear.
I gotta, on that straightaway, I gotta take the damage out of my pits because I don't want to take the time with that.
Watch those track limits. The gap behind is now 1.4 seconds. Flag in Sector 1. It looks like Sauvage has stacked it. Hopkins, car number 60, is now leading. Sector 1 is clear. Okay, Steve, you've got half your fuel left.
Near my delta time, so that's
the guy ahead is
all I can ask for.
Watch the track limits. We'll get a penalty if we don't. P5. He's getting closer. The gap's now 1.4 seconds.
He gains on me in that straightaway, and then I pull through that section there. I pull away a little bit. Looks like somebody wrecked. I don't know who it was. Garnham, maybe.
Flag in Sector 3. We think. Spinned it.
No, it wasn't Garnham. I don't know who it was.
Okay, Steve, the next car is one lap behind. Green flag in Sector 3. 06. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Status.
He's entering the pits. He's in P21. We think he'll come out just in front of you. P6 is gaining on you. The gap's now 0.7.
And some places it's over rotating, and other places it's understeering. It's really hard to get the balance the way you want it.
Sector 2 is 0.47 off the pace.
I just keep it trying to adjust the best I can.
Car left. Clear left. The next car is 2 laps behind.
Oh. Ken's not having a good day.
Gap 2 behind is now 2.3 seconds.
That's good. I mean, I'm staying near my delta. I mean, that's about all I can ask for, to be honest. I need more. It needs to be faster, but
Yellow flag in sector 2. Come on, watch these track meds.
Bad
They
last
stay.
corner.
Sector 2 is clear. You've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
funny.
P5.
Yeah, Garnham's staying there. Lloyd's coming up. You know, I'm not making a statement to any one person, but one thing I just really don't understand a lot of times when people, you know, especially if they're not right on you. I mean, if they're, you know, a car length or a couple car lengths back or whatever, how do they hit you in the back when you have brake lights? I mean, I don't understand that. It's not like they're not knowing you're braking. You hit the brake lights. I don't really understand. I mean, it's just like driving on the road. If you see brake lights, you stop or you hit your brakes. But I mean, I don't really understand all that, to be honest.
Okay, Steve, the next car is 2 laps behind.
I mean, you don't really have to, you can guess in the range, you know, in a brake zone, just like where your brake, you know, whoever's brake zone is, but still, I mean, you know, guy in front of you is going to hit the brakes, you're going to know it because the brake lights come on.
1.6 seconds. The leader is pitting.
Oh no.
Ahead is pitting. There's a car leaving the pits. Watch the track limits, please. We're halfway home. We think about 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Hey, at first.
Where are we at?
He's pitting from position 18. He should be a little bit behind when he comes out. You've got 1 gallon left.
No, I could do another lap probably, but I'm not gonna.
The car ahead is 1 lap behind.
But look at my delta's right there, so.
Okay, Steve, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Watch your speed limit in the pits. We should come out into position 13, just ahead of McClellan.
Hackman.
Behind is pitting.
All right, not terrible. Hey, Jimmy. Yeah, I mean, I know you're, you know, and again, if you haven't watched my CMS race, I encourage you to watch it because I mean, I started from the rear, and I never had a mark on the car, so it can be done. And there was 44 cars.
Pit exit's clear.
No. On off, on off.
Endurance.
He's pitting from P20. Looks like he'll come out just in front of you.
Oh, what do you have, a problem? But as you saw, I mean, that's the reason I do the things I do on the setup. Trying to keep the car consistent over a stint. I lost somebody else.
Stay on it, keep digging. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I could have done one more lap, but...
The gap behind is now 2.0. P7. Alright Steve, the next car is Freddy, car number 225.
He hasn't pitted yet.
Sector 2 is now yellow. We think
Trowbridge.
has spun off. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Incident clear, green flag. The leader, Lloyd, is pitting. Well done, good pass. Right, the guy ahead of us is
Oh no.
car number 69.
Push, push.
Yellow flag in sector 1. That's a new fastest lap for
Endurance.
128.44. We think that cooler has crashed. Sector 1 is now green. They've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy. Please, Steve. P5. The track temperature is falling. It's now 33 Celsius.
Still hot. Messed that up.
to McClellan behind is now 1.9 seconds.
Oh, got my track
Stewards
warning.
inform us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. B4.
Yeah, McLennan's not too far behind. They lost another one. I'm up to fourth.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. To McClellan behind is now 1.4 seconds.
He's catching. Yeah, he's whittling it down. Dang. Too much oversteer.
Stay between the lines, please, Steve.
Man, that last corner's just got my number. I'm like blood in the water right now with them.
Yellow flag in sector 1. McClellan is getting closer. The gap's now 0.8. It looks like Freddie has binned it. Green flag in sector 1. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. Track limits, watch those lines.
Dang, I think it's just uncontrollable in that last corner. Killing me. That last corner is killing me. Half your fuel left. Fastest lap for
Endurance.
128.40.
That's better. Yeah, it's 50 years old, and I think you had a, yeah, on your SA. I think it's got to have 80. 80 on your SA.
Gap to McClellan behind is now 2.0.
Oh, 50 years old. Ah, dang it, I forgot to turn my TC down. Yeah. That makes a difference to TC because it's at one corner. It's costing me a good 1/10 of a second at least.
Okay, Steve, the next car is
Whoa.
1 lap behind. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. The next car is 3 laps behind.
I like that AMG. Always a favorite car of mine.
Car left, clear left.
I think the new GT3 car will be even better by far because it's a lot more balanced.
The gap behind is now 2.0.
The nose is a lot shorter. It's more,
The stewards have warned us for cutting the
just
track.
looks a
Keep
lot
it
more
between white
balanced than
lines.
the current one. So I'm sure it's going to be a good
Is
car.
1 lap behind. On your clear right.
You're 36. You got 14 more years.
Car ahead is a lap behind.
Not bad for a bunch of old guys. Wow, really jerked there. That's people leaving. I hate that. They're down to 35 now.
Closes in 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Dang, he's caught right up to me.
Alright Steve, the next car is 1 lap behind. Pit window window closes in 1 minute. Keep it within the track limits. 1 more lap to go. Run out of track limits, keep it between the lines. Yellow flag.
Yeah, some seniors at 40, yep.
Closed. Clear of the incident, green flag. Green flag, sector 2. Okay, it's over. Well done, mate. Good finish. Right side, clear right. Clear left.
Well, didn't really improve. Okay for where I started, but server is messed up. That's what Buckwalter said. Maybe that's why he hit me. Something was blinking or something, maybe? I don't know. Well, we could check it out. Yeah, Kevin, that's real hard because he's got a real bad. Oh, he must have had a problem. He finished back here in 20th. Who won? Oh, Chris Bourne won again. Oh, congrats to Chris. Paula finished second. He's going to gain on me in points because I'm in third in points, and I think Paula's in fourth, so he's going to gain on me in points. I wish I could have beat him, but Garnham easily won silver, and Hutchinson won again in bronze. Oh. I mean, like I said, I'd have to see if I know it was blinking on me a few times, but that's a lot of times with people going in and out, and that really messes things up. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Mr. Ramirez. And Oba, thank you. Yeah, just not really competitive, to be honest, but I mean, I really, again, even though I only finished fourth and really was not up to pace with the front guys, I mean, really as good as I could get with the Porsche, it just not gonna, I don't know. I mean, I guess you would have to be like a Luke Whitehead or a Nils or somebody to keep up with in the Porsche with these guys. I don't know. I mean, you'd have to really, really be good. I mean, because I don't know how else you could keep up with these guys, you know, being that far behind with the BOP the way it is here with the Porsche. I mean, you know, I was a second behind on qualifying. You're just not going to make that kind of time up. I mean, and I'm really, even though I'm disappointed that I couldn't do better performance-wise, I am happy with how the car performed over a stint. I mean, the car really kept its pace. It was just me messing up and things like, not me being inconsistent, but the car was keeping its pace, and I was really happy with that, because really with the Porsche, that's really tough, because sometimes you can be really fast and then the car just completely falls off a cliff. And I really don't want that with the car. I'd rather be more of a steady pace than a one or two quick lap thing, and then you're struggling, and not just the struggling, you could wreck because you can't even hang on to the car. Well, that's great. I mean, I'm glad it worked for you. I'm going to leave this. I'll leave this set up in the description also. Again, the reason I do the things I do, there is a reason. You can pause it and write all this down. But the reason I go, it needs here. You need turn in like crazy. So that's why I'm maxed out on the toe in, which I never usually do. That's something different. I'm maxing on the toe in, and it needs it because that tight turn there, and some of the other turns, you really you got to have the car.
Temp is 31. The air temp is 28.
Reacts, really quick. So that's the reason I do that. Get rid of Mr. Jim. Thank you, Jim. And of course, here in the toe, I could have gone to negative 0.1, but sometimes that's about the max you can go. But I'm trying to keep the back end behind the front and not have the car as it is. It gets really slidey. Another reason I do this up in the TC, I was running at 5 and 6. And then at that one turn, I would be running it at 3 and 4. And that tight turn down, I guess it's turn 2 you want to call it, or 3. But that tight turn that goes up the hill. And that just helps it right there. But that's the reason I keep it at 5, but I change it during the race. I even hit TC2 up at 1. It didn't seem to hurt. So that's another thing. It didn't seem to hurt it at all. So you can do that. Of course, this with the fuel, put it at 55. Here at any roll bar 5, and of course with brake bias, I was keeping it between 52 and 54. And then again, the car is going to understeer some, but you have to. That's why I got the springs up. I tried a soft spring. I tried the soft springs and it just didn't work. The car would not. It was no faster. I could not get the car to rotate the way I wanted it to rotate. So basically, the only thing I could do is do this, stiffen it up, and the car started turning around. So that's the reason why I did that. Then it keeps it for the pace. It keeps it for a stint instead of, you might be able to do okay with a soft spring, but then what happens is later on it's gonna start oversteering so bad that you can't even control it. So again, that's why I do that. Again, with the bump stop range, a lot of bump stop range compared to what I did last week at Silverstone. I had 0. Well, this week I did a bunch, and that's because the back end is constantly, you're wanting to slide, and it's not wanting to stay behind the car in some of these fast corners. So basically, you put a lot of bump stop range, and that'll make the car not react in the rear. It'll make the car slow down in the rear, and that's what you want. You don't want the car to react fast in the rear because you're constantly trying to keep the back end behind you. As you see, I didn't even have any roll bar in the back at all. None, because it just, it didn't need it. And I even added a lot of diff, and that's so the diff will lock up to help it mid-corner, not over-rotate. Shocks, of course, are maxed out on the rebound and fast rebound. And aero, now here you could probably go between 66, 67, something like that. I did 67, and I actually had 68 in qualifying. So it's up to your preference, but basically keep it around there. And even if you went down in the wing, it makes no difference. I tried to go down in the wing down a straightaway, and it is exactly the same mile an hour. No difference at all, and you lose time everywhere else. So it doesn't. Like I said, I wish I could go up to like 14 or 15. I guarantee you, if I could, I would be faster. I know I would be. If this car had a little bit more downforce that I could select, I would be faster. I mean, I wouldn't be faster on a straightaway, but on the corners and braking, I would be faster. Yeah, and it's exactly the opposite. The Bentley is exactly, you're looking at two ends of the spectrum where the Bentley's got a long wheelbase. It reacts really good for a long car, but it's very stable. A lot of times you got to help it react. You got to help the car rotate because it doesn't want to, because it's such a long wheelbase car. Well, this car is a very short wheelbase car, so it always wants to over rotate, and so you're trying to. And then on the top of that, it wears the rear tires worse, and it makes the car even rotate more later in the stint, and that makes the car uncontrollable. So almost in the beginning, you almost want it understeery in the beginning, so as the rear tires wear and get looser, it'll actually either keep its pace or even speed up a little bit. And you can see near the end of my stints, I was actually quicker than, I ran my fastest lap, I think, like a halfway through the second stint or something like that. So again, I will make this a setup. Oh.
And again, we're going to open up a new chapter, of course. The second half of the season now in full swing.
There we go.
A small matter of 3 rounds to go. 6 rounds.
I really think it's a good setup. Look at some of the highlights. Just a few. Ride height helps with turn in, so ride height is really good with it. Helps with the turn in, but the problem is the flip side of that is it can also get it really oversteery later, and you can get some over. So you want it to turn in, but you don't want it to do too much, because then you're constantly sawing the wheel and things like that. So again, that's what ride height does. And of course, so does toe in. Toe in does that also. Let's see the start. We're going to check the wreck out. We're going to check when I get hit in the back. Maybe I don't know what the deal was with that, but. I was lucky. I got around Garnham right here. He bumped me just a little bit, but not a big deal. I mean, starting 10th, that's up to 4th. That's okay. Can't ask for miracles, so. I mean, it was a pretty clean start. I'm right in the middle, to be honest, so I don't see anybody else. Oh, somebody got a drive-through. Ollie got a drive-through. He started from the pits. He had a penalty. So let's go to. Oh, that's where. Let's see. That's what happened to. He went off. Oh, he went through the grass. He went through the grass and it spun him. He went wide and came through the grass. Oh, I don't know what happened in there. Now let's see. Let's go back to me. Okay, so it's not this lap. It must be the next. Because he let me by. Right here. So let's look in. They let me by. Am I blinking or anything? Or is anything... He's catching me good. I mean, look at him catching me. He's got to let off the gas. Oh, I don't know what the deal was with that. Like, he quit. Something must have happened later, but I mean, I really don't understand. He's letting up now. He hit the brakes and then he let up on the brakes, so I don't know what the deal was. I don't know what that was. He hit the brakes, got off, and then got back on full again. Oh, he got out of the race, so I don't know what happened to... Or did he just lose connection or something? I don't think it mattered that much as far as my damage. I'm sure it hurt a little bit, but you can. But I don't think it was worth it to fix it. I mean, 5 seconds. I would have never made up 5 seconds. That's why I just took the damage out. And time-wise, it might have hurt me a little bit, but I don't think I was that far off of my pace. Maybe a tenth, maybe a tenth of a second or so, but not nothing big difference. And you'd never make up 5 seconds in 20 minutes or even 25 minutes. You'd never make up 5 seconds. So not with that, you know, and not making that big a difference to the car. Oh, he lost it right there. That's where he lost it. That's weird. Yeah, it just, he must have like no diff in the car at all. This diff must be like low, because look at that. It just spun one tire and just put him in the wall. Wow. Or he could have a lot of ride height. And see, that's another thing. A ride height does that. See, when you got, and if he had like, let's say he's got near maxed out on the ride height, it'll do that. It'll just keep wanting to rotate like that. And you can't even do it. You can't even save it. So again, that's the good thing. You know, it's kind of one of those things like too much of a good thing, you know, too much of a good thing still is bad. Look at all the dirt all over the car. See, that's one thing. They did a lot of little things like this that they do compared to some other sims that I've always liked. ACC. You know, I mean, you got the dirt and the grime all over the car, and of course the damage where I got hit, but you still got grime on the front of the car. And one thing that I have noticed, and I'm trying to make sure that it's like that with all the cars that are in LMU. But one thing if you look in the driver in ACC, you can see him steering, right? You can see him actually steering the car. I mean, you see it. You can see me with the virtual driver's steering. You can see him moving the steering wheel just like I was in the race, right? In LMU, it doesn't do that. I'm trying to watch it, and the guy's in there, but he's not doing. He's just sitting still. He's not. You don't see him with his gloves and the hands on the wheel, turning the wheel and things like that, like you do like ACC. So there's just like the grime on the car. There's a lot of little things like that you know, with the immersion and all that. At ACC, again, you can just see it's a lot more fine-tuned. Hopefully LMU will get there. Hopefully they'll kind of get a lot of these little things like that to where they are similar. Supposedly they're going to have the custom cars later in the year. Again, they pushed some stuff back. I don't know if you heard, but that was on the update for LMU. So just letting everybody know about that. I think they were supposed to come out with 4 cars. Now they're only going to come out with 2, and then they're going to come out with another 2 later or something like that, because they're not up to the standards that they want, and also the track is not up to the standard they want. So they're going to have another release instead of 4 releases. They're going to have 5, and also so there's going to be, but that's okay. I'm not knocking it. I'm not complaining about it. I mean, they're just trying to do quality stuff. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that, you know. I mean, instead of coming out with something that's just looks crappy or doesn't work right or has all kinds of bugs. And that's one thing I'm a little disappointed with Kunos with ACC, because I feel like they just dropped it, and I really don't like that. I really, you know, I've always loved ACC, but I don't agree with their doing that, because like the Porsche, there's things with the Porsche that's never been right ever since they've come out with the 992. The suspension's never been right. It bounces, all kinds of stuff. They never fixed it. You know, it just some things that they need. You know, the BOP is so far off. You have to do LFM to have. I still say LFM has better racing. LFM BOP is better racing than this. And eSENIORS, unfortunately, one of the only leagues that does not use LFM BOP, which I think is a mistake again, just because LFM BOP gives every car a better chance to compete, instead of basically being a couple car. You know, the Ferrari and McLaren, you know, pretty much are the favored cars, because they're just pretty much good everywhere. So, like I told you, here there's like a 30 kilogram difference. It's like, I think I get 5 or 6 off of the Porsche, and the McLaren adds like 23 or 25 or something. So it's almost like a 30 swing. That's a big difference. That makes a big difference. It brings the McLaren slower, and it makes me, you know, that much, you know, a little bit, just that little bit quicker. Be like me, probably like me qualifying weight all the time in a race pace. So I mean, I could be running like low 29s to high 28s, and it would slow the McLaren down. So that's what it should be, because all these cars should be able to be pretty close, not a second difference. That's too much. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'll leave a link to this setup in the description, and my Discord link will be in there also, and they're all free. I don't charge anything for any of it. You just got to be a member of my Discord. So again, I appreciate it. I hope you give me a like and subscribe on the way out, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I hope you come back and visit again really soon. Y'all take care.